Hey bro, what kind of snacks can you eat when you're on a cutting diet, when you're on a cutting phase, that is gonna help you to lose weight and it's gonna make it so you're not gonna gain weight, right? I have been on a cut now for about 3 months, right? I've got a holiday coming up in July, so I'm trying to lose weight for that. I'm trying to like see if I can get a 6-pack, right? It's like a bit of an experiment for me to see how much I can cut down, because I've been on a bulk like for ages coming up to this point, right? And I want to see how much fat I can shed off. And over this kind of self-experimentation period of losing weight, being in a calorie deficit, I've come up with some good snacks that have been working for me that can basically like curb my cravings, some techniques that stop me from like snacking, mate. You know, like when you're on a cut, right? You've been dieting all day, you've done really well. Maybe you fasted in the morning, you didn't eat breakfast, you had like a nice lunch that wasn't too heavy. You had your last meal of the day, you know, you're in like a 200-300 calorie deficit, you've done really well. And then it gets to like 11 o'clock at night, midnight, you're ready to go to bed, and literally all you can think about is just like, ah shit, I might just go downstairs and like, I know I've got that ice cream down there. I know that my sister made some fucking cupcakes or something like at the weekend, I'll just go have one of them. And before you know it, you've literally ruined your day and you're now in a surplus, right? You're like gonna gain weight the next morning. So I'm gonna make this video super quick because I'm not feeling too well, to be quite honest with you. Not really feeling very good. I'm a bit under the weather. So I'm gonna make this super quick. But yeah, the first tip for you is dark chocolate, like 90% dark chocolate. So this has like been by far the biggest help for me. I used to, well, I still do, but I love chocolate, right? So if you're like a guy who likes chocolate like myself or sweet things, just get some dark chocolate. Now, this isn't sweet, bro. So if you get like if you're a pussy and you get the 60% dark chocolate, that's not really that good for you. But literally 90% dark chocolate, like the most strong you can get. At first, it's gonna be really like bitter. It's like not even like that nice compared to normal chocolate. But I promise you, if you just use it for a few weeks, like on a night, you know, when you got them cravings, just take like a couple of squares, just eat that. And like the technique I give you is like put the chocolate on your tongue and just like almost like suck it in your mouth like it was like a sweet or something. And it just like slowly melts in your mouth. And you can like just enjoy the taste. It's like really strong, it's intense, and it's like when you've got this dark chocolate in your mouth, you're not going to be like wanting to binge eat it and just eat loads of it. Like you won't be able to. So for me, I found it's a nice little treat that I can have on a night. It's not super calorific, and actually it can help you go to sleep as well. It's got these things called flavonoids in it. Don't ask me how they help you go to sleep, they just do. So yeah, dark chocolate is the first tip. Okay, so the second sort of like snacking thing that helps me when I'm on a cut, bit of a cheeky one this, it's not really a snack, it's having hot drinks instead of a snack. So right, you wanna go downstairs like on a night, you wanna eat some food, you wanna just binge eat, right? You're starving basically. One thing that's helped me is going downstairs and like I'm thinking about like eating some junk food, instead just making a hot drink, right? And literally like don't have any caffeine or anything this time, but like literally a hot water, or like just boil the kettle, like hot water with a bit of lemon in it or something, or like even just a decaf coffee or a cup of tea, like decaffeinated, just drink that. I found like that helps to curb my cravings. As well, especially the coffee, because if you can have like decaffeinated coffee, coffee's got something in it called GLP-1, and what that stands for is glucagon-like peptide. And basically it's like some kind of like compound that's in the coffee, and it to your body it looks a little bit like glucose. So when you drink coffee, like even decaf coffee, your body's gonna be like, oh, we've eaten, right? It's gonna like stop sending the ghrelin, the hunger hormone, to your body, because it's like signaling that you basically had some food, even though there's no calories in it. So that's the second tip. Just have like a decaf coffee on a night, or just a hot drink. I've just found it helps to just curb my cravings. Okay, the next snack that I sometimes have, not too often, is beef jerky. So this is like super low calorie. You'll be surprised you can eat like 2 fucking big bags of beef jerky. It's gonna be like 200 calories, more protein, and like honestly, that is gonna like take you longer to eat. It's gonna be like better for you. It's gonna make you feel better, more full, more satiated. Remember, protein has the highest thermogenic effect. So one thing, if you didn't know, food has something called a thermogenic effect. Some foods like digest super easily, like carbs, you just digest them super quick. But protein, when you eat a lot of protein, it takes your body longer to digest, and your body actually has to burn more calories to digest it as well. It's going to keep you full for longer, basically. It's the most satiating food, is like macronutrients, carbs. So beef jerky, I've been having this like sometimes, not all the time, I'll be honest. I have dark chocolate more just because I want that like sweet thing. You know, I'm eating a lot of protein throughout the day. I don't want like too much protein, right? But yeah, beef jerky, if you don't like it, get to like it, man. Quickly, I'm gonna give you some snacks that you actually should avoid, because the 3 sort of things that I've given you, the dark chocolate, the hot drinks, and the beef jerky, are honestly just like the main 3 things that I'm doing right now, like to curb cravings on a night. The other, and it's really probably more beneficial for you if I actually just tell you like what I'd say to avoid that I've like had on a night and always gone over my calories on. Ice cream, right? Protein ice cream especially. I'm always like, yeah, protein ice cream, it's got protein in it, it's good for you. It's protein ice cream, mate. Buy it, eat a full tub of it on a night, and I'm like, there's still 500 calories in that, mate. Do you know what I mean? So protein ice cream, probably not the best thing. It's just sugar, it's just carbs. Yes, there's protein in it, but it's mainly carbs and fats. Even though it says it's high in protein, if you actually look at that compared to how many grams of carbs is in it compared to the grams of protein, you'll be like, it's pretty much just a sugary treat. So I'd avoid ice creams on a night. And this is super difficult for me because I fucking love ice cream, but I would avoid ice cream. I'd avoid having fruit on a night. Fruit actually has quite a bit more calories in than you think. Like, I didn't think apples or oranges or anything or bananas had that many calories, but they actually do. You know, if you eat a banana and an apple on a night, that could be like 400 calories depending on like the sizes of them. And it's full of fructose, which is like a very stimulating sugar, which is just going to keep you awake as well. Like, we've got to think these snacks as well. Like, it'd be nice if they actually helps us get to sleep as well, right? So we don't want to be eating like sugary things on a night, and that's why the dark chocolate's so good, because, and that's another tip actually as well I give you, is this dark chocolate I get, it's like, it's not expensive, but it's also, there's cheaper ones in the shop, you know, but this one's like a sugar-free one. Oh, it's got a little bit of sugar, it's not a lot, but there's some dark chocolates that have actually quite a bit of sugar in them, so that's, just avoid getting the sugary ones. But yeah, man, avoid ice creams, avoid fruit, and what's like other snacks, like obviously any junk food, don't eat any junk food or anything like that. Nuts and things, a lot of people think they're being very healthy, eating nuts on a night and stuff like this. Nuts are very high in calories. If you're on a cut, I'd be very, very strict with that, like eating nuts. I'd still say you should eat nuts, as like they're very good for you, but I'd weigh them out. And I'd avoid doing it on a night, because I could very easily binge eat nuts all night and just to completely ruin the deficit that I put myself in. The last tip I'll give you, just go and brush your teeth, right? So it's a night, you're super hungry, you just want to eat, just say, right, I'm gonna go brush my teeth. And once you've brushed your teeth, you'll kind of mentally be like, oh, you know, I brushed my teeth now, I don't want to eat and like, you know, get my teeth dirty again. I don't want to go to sleep with dirty teeth, so I'll like, you know, not bother eating. And I found that when I brush my teeth, like the taste and like my teeth feel nice and clean and stuff, that's like signaling to my brain like it's like, no, it's not time to eat now, you know, it's time to go to bed, like we're done. Like brushing your teeth is like, right, that's it, nothing else has been eaten today. So that's the last tip I'll give you if you fail on like, you know, you can't even eat this stuff without like overeating. Right, bro, quick video today. Hopefully some of these tips were valuable to you or helped you in any way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, mate. Bye.